Hey guys, my name is Jordan and I'm a head coach at Let Me Be Great CrossFit here in Jersey City, New Jersey. Today we'll talk about Open 20.1 and we will give you the strategy guide to attack this workout. First, the workout is 10 rounds for time. It's 8 to ground to overhead, any kind of movement ground to overhead. It's a 95 pound for men and 65 for the ladies. 10 burpee facing the bar. The time cap is 15 minutes. This is all about pacing. Talk about a couple things. Pacing. This workout, if you don't pace yourself, you're gonna burn out soon. So don't come out don't come out really hot. Try to pace yourself and don't empty the tank from the get-go. Because if you empty the bank from the get-go, you have no energy left and you're gonna feel like shit, basically. So round 3, I would say from round 1 to round 4, you should be like it should feel like you're holding something. The beginning rounds, you should feel like you're trying to pace yourself, but you're not trying to go hard. But at the same time, you should be able to maintain the pace all the way up to like the last 2 rounds. The last 2 rounds, 8 to 10. I think you should empty the tank. No matter what, you should go hard or out because you're running out of time. You want to finish this workout, and it should feel like shit. No wonder, because this is all burpees workout. It's not just really, ground to overhead. The first movement is ground to overhead. They didn't specify what movement you should do, whether it's snatch or clean and jerk, or whatever you want to do at this point. My preference is doing snatches. So from ground to overhead. Basically, ground to overhead, you don't have really to squat with it. So, and even with the clean and jerk, you don't have to really squat down and go all the way up. To be efficient in this, I think snatches is the right way to do it. The only difference is in this workout, you have to cycle the bar. If you don't know how to cycle the bar, I would say learn that first and don't risk it right now. Don't risk it. Don't go for it because if you don't know what it is. So again, a snatch grip, your feet a little wider and just cycle the bar. Snatch it, going down. Snatch it, going down. Clean and jerk is the same way. Just stick to whatever you know. Don't go do something that you don't really know and you're trying to do it in the open and then you're not comfortable with it. Just stick to whatever you're comfortable with. That way you're moving efficiently and you're not wasting time. Let's talk about the burpees. Burpees, just the sound of it is just crazy, right? It's 100 reps for time, right? 100 reps is a lot. All you have to do is pace yourself. Don't go all out. Make sure you're doing the right, I would say, technique. In a way, you have to follow this variation. It's 100 burpees. There's a lot of burpees. Be efficient in those burpees. If you don't know how to be efficient, try to breathe while you're doing it. Breathing is really important. Try to be as efficient as possible in those burpees because you don't want to burn out. You don't want to go all out and then have nothing left in the tank. And in that way, you feel like, okay, in the 3rd round or the 4th round, like I'm trying to give up right now because I have nothing in the tank and I'm breathing really hard and I can't even clean or jerk it, or I can't even snatch it in the next round. So try to be as efficient as possible, as I said, and try to use the step-up technique. The step-up technique where you laying down on the ground and get that foot off the bar or get the foot off the floor and land on the other side. Don't touch the bar. Because this is one of the standards that they put this year. You can't really touch the bar. If you touch the bar, there's no rep. Let's talk about the warm-up. The warm-up today is divided into 3 sections. Basically, the first section is mobility. The second section is the actual warm-up where you're going to bring your heart rate up. You have to bring your heart rate up if you are not warmed up. If you do like 1 round and you say, hey, I'm ready to go, that's not the right way to approach it, because you need to bring your heart rate up in this warm up to be bumped, ready to go kind of style. And the third one is the barbell warm up. So the barbell warm up, we're gonna come to in a second. So let's go back to the mobility, guys. Mobility, you have to spend at least like 5 minutes in each section. The first one is to trying to open up your hips, trying to do the overhead shoulder mobility movements. It's important to stretch those. It's just because you want to get that range of motion. If you don't get that range of motion and get those little muscles fired up before you even get to the warm up, it's very important to spend at least 5 minutes to stretch your hips and the overhead, whether you're trying to do a clean and jerk or whether you're trying to do snatches. The second thing is we talked about the actual warm-up, which is an AMRAP of 8 to 10 minutes. Why I said 8 to 10 minutes is just because you have to bring your heart rate up. I'm gonna emphasize on that. Bring your heart rate up. You need to get all sweaty to get into this workout, because the minute you hit round 1 or round 2, if you're not ready for this, it's just, you know, it goes out of the window, really. So the warm up, AMRAP of 8 minutes to 10 minutes, 200-meter row, 10 air squats, 10 kettlebell swings, 200-meter row again, 5 hand release push-ups, and 5 burpees. Again, you're gonna go with this. Yes, I'm asking for quality, but also I'm asking you to, you know, get sweaty right here. You have to get sweaty right here. And that's about it for the warm-up. Thanks for watching, and hopefully this video will help you to achieve your goal. Please share it with anybody that needs help and you think this is gonna benefit them. Thanks again, and see you in the next video.